It is I, Epic Couchies, the Mad Villager. I'm back with another episode of StarCraft II Legacy of the Void Absurd Strategies. Today we are doing one called Planetary Fortress Rush, which is all that you would expect. We are going to pick up our command center right at the beginning, land it in the opponent's base, and turn it into a planetary fortress. Now, before we get into that, I have a few announcements. First of all, you can join this group called the Mad Villager SC2. Just explore the find it and stuff, all that stuff. And I will play StarCraft with you if you're online. There's not very many people in there, but of course there's not very many people watching these videos right now. The second thing is, if you have any suggestions for absurd strategies, this is a series basically where I go through the most ridiculous ways to win against AIs or real players I can possibly think of. Last time we did Spine Crawler armies. This time we're doing Planetary Fortress Rush. So if you have any ideas, please leave it in the comments below. I will try to make a video off of it. I just need suggestions to come up with ideas for this kind of stuff. So right into it. Planetary Fortress Rushing is a very measured art. I guess that made sense, I guess. I practice a lot. First thing you need to know is the map you're playing on really needs to have a really short rush distance. So we're going with Olrena, which is this map by Blizzard that is infamous for having that super short rush distance from here to here. We're also going to... Give me a second. I am playing Terran, obviously, so I can make a planetary fortress, and we're going to add our AI. He's going to be a hard guy. He's going to be Terran, and we're going to put him at economic focus. You can technically probably win all of these except maybe full rush or aggressive push, just because it's so fast, but economic focus is the most reliable AI that you can win against if you really want to just kind of see what it works like. We're gonna start this game. So I think that this strategy, I've practiced this a lot, first of all. I think that this would actually work against players pretty reliably, and we're actually gonna hopefully test that later this video. But first we're gonna do it against an AI because they're consistent. I know that I can win this match. Of course, then if I lose, first of all, the very first step you wanna do is wait until the very first thing you want to build is 2 refineries.
In the rear with the gear.
So then you save till you get the 2nd refinery. You're not going to build any more workers. If this works right, you will not have to make a single more SCV. This works better in Legacy of the Void actually, because you start with so many more workers that you can skip that full step and really catch them off guard. The next thing you do is you build an engineering bay.
Yep.
And then these guys are sector controls. You have to saturate the refineries, because basically we're getting an engineering bay and 150 minerals, 150 gas, and we're taking this guy all the way over here and landing it like right here in the middle of their base. So then the next thing, just wait for this thing to get up, and then after that we're literally just waiting until we get 150 Vespene gas. There's an engineering bay. I'm going to put this at control 6 because you can upgrade the range once when you land if you have the opportunity to collect more resources. So now we're going to lift up and we're going to load up some SCVs because we need 5 on that side. And we're going to send this thing over here. The rest of these SCVs we're going to put to a control group, control 2,
Roger.
and send them over here. Basically, we're going to land this thing, but it's going to be vulnerable for a period of time while it's turning into a planetary fortress. And we're going to use our SCVs to attack the Marines or other units that pop out right at the beginning. Because it turns out the 13 or whatever large amount of SCVs we have is actually enough to kill some Marines pretty reliably. We're also going to use them to prevent them from expanding.
Oh, that's just great.
And to draw their army units lower. See, this is just about right. Because now they're sending this second guy. We're just going to kill him too. Yeah, hunt him now, guys. And then you need this planet, the command center. You have to land it as close to the middle as you can. And the range is going to hit everything. And then right as it lands, you have to unload all your SCVs and click the planetary fortress. You can actually use your SCVs to kill the Marines that try to attack you.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Hopefully we can prevent them from building this command center, because that would be very destructive to us.
Great.
So we lost some SCVs, but we still have so many left.
What's going on?
And now we're just going to have to send these guys down to patrol and prevent the SCVs from leaving.
Sure
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we'll hit that Marine.
Yep.
and get the Marines that pop out, because we'll only get 1 or 2 at a time, and this many SCVs can deal with that. And then
Upgrade
this happens,
complete.
and we've basically won the game at this point. We're just gonna wait for them to finish toasting stuff.
This is your plan?
Eventually they'll surrender, because
Gotcha.
they've lost. They can't do anything once when there's a planetary fortress within firing range of their entire base.
Yeah.
They'll slowly deal damage. I had one game that lasted out 30 minutes, but I had it kind of down here instead, and they kept shooting at it and then having to lure them in. So that was bad, but now we're just going to finish killing all of their workers. We don't even have to do anything at this point.
Crazy.
Oh, one of the bonus thing is, at this point, you can actually send your guys over here. Oh, you can start collecting from here. But we've won that game. That was 3 minutes and 30 seconds, just like the last one I played. Practice enough, and you go all for it. The risk, it's a bit of a risk, because if they actually manage to kill your planetary fortress, you're doomed. But it actually works really well. Like, that was against hard. I could probably do harder. I just wanted to make sure that I would win so that I could show that the strategy actually works. And then you have the funny army value graph. That's always really cute. So that was against an AI. I'm now going to find one of my friends, and we're going to try it against him, who hasn't actually seen this before. So let me set that up right now. Alright, I'm back with my friend Casmon. Say hi.
Well, hello there.
And he doesn't know what I'm going to do to him. Hopefully, I can still win. He's not quite as good as me, but I do have a disadvantage with this particular strategy. Ooh, that was a frame rate drop from changing the thing. Anyway, we're in a party. Let's just set this up, and we'll be right back. Here we go. We've got our match set up, and now I'm going to mute the call so that Casmon can't hear me. And hopefully this works out.
What's going on?
Okay. So since I did this last
Go
time,
ahead.
where I'm not going to talk through the whole thing like this, we're
Bad
just going to,
news?
go around doing our business.
Well, butter
Looks like we're
my
going
biscuit.
down this time. Set up our hotkeys. Okay, then we're going to put all of our guys into the refineries.
Man. Ah!
There we go. And once again, we also don't need to build any more SCVs than we already have. Now, I'm not sure. Casbon has only been playing for a little while, so he sometimes doesn't do things that are really predictable, which is in some ways a good thing if you think about it. But hopefully, it doesn't cause too many problems, and it works out. And we've got our guests. He's heading over here.
Big job. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear.
So then we send our second group of SCVs to that spot.
I'm going.
Move it over here. If he walls off, that will be annoying. But we can still prevent anything from like getting out into the second base. And I also think I'm faster than you can wall off, but I might be wrong.
Ah! You scared me.
Okay, now he's gonna think it's a worker rush, even though it's not.
Well, butter my biscuit. This
Isn't a worker rush. Don't worry, man.
Woo-hoo!
I'll give him that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're gonna fly this over here. Can we get it into a spot that can reach? That looks about right. Ooh, he's going all out.
Sir. Big job, huh?
Oh yeah, get my workers. I don't think he knows what a planetary fortress is.
Gotcha. Yep.
Ah, worker rush. This is a worker war,
I'm
isn't
going.
it? He's decided it's not worth his time. Alright. I'm just distracting him
Will
really
do.
until this planetary fortress comes
Yeah,
up.
whatever.
Oop, hey, a Marine. Die, die, die.
Roger.
Like, they
Yeah,
just eat him
yeah.
up. Oh, okay, now he's
Upgrade
decided.
complete.
How do you like it, Casmon?
Overtime. Yo.
Interesting. Well, guess what? I won't let you finish it.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna You're gonna lift up your buildings or what?
Over here with
Nope.
Oh, you're just gonna surrender now.
Protoss would be interesting with that.
Yeah, the issue I had when I was playing against AIs with Protoss, I always forget that every time I load it, sometimes cuts out my voice. Anyways, I always forget that the, I just said that again. Oops. Anyways, the Protoss was that they had the Zealots, and so they just stood underneath it and prevented me from landing the command center. So, yeah, conclusion, guys, this is a totally valid strategy, and I really want to hear from you guys saying that you, like, beat people with this in ranked games. I might actually try that myself. Other than that, thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it and you want to see more absurd strategy videos, and send me a comment in the description below or whatever, telling me what absurd strategies you want to see me try next. I particularly want to do a Protoss strategy, but anything is okay if you come up with it. Other than that, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video. I already said that. Anyways, see you all later.